Hello there, good people. Hello there. How are you all out there? It is I, Illingsworth. I'm back again for another random episode of Eternal Invite. It's Monday. It's July 24th, 2023. I am currently at the beginning of my day. I have a couple of day jobs. I have to go to both of them today. Um, Pretty much looking forward to going to both of those. That's kind of rare sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, I don't want to go to nothing. But work got to get done, and I feel like doing it. um, Off the top, the next live performance, I'm gonna be playing some beats. That's gonna be at the Afro Future Fest. That's gonna be Sunday, August 6th, 2023, at 866 Manistique. That's Detroit, Michigan 48215. The whole festival is going from 2 to 10. There's going to be hella workshops and screenings and things going on that day. I'm not going to be there until the evening playing. I gotta go to work before that, but at some point after 5. I'm not going to tell you exactly when, but I'll be there playing. I think it's like 45 minutes to an hour. I'm going to try to play a lot of unreleased beats, maybe sneak a couple of unreleased songs in there. Who knows? But if you're interested in hearing beat music and live in Detroit or around it, come on out. Anyways, what's going on with me? Well, same old, same old. I was in a super duper survival mode. I'm still in it. Um, I recently moved. I think I've been here now for how long have I been here? It's been over a month. It might be over 2 months at this point. I don't know. No, the second month is about to end, I think. Anyways, a little bit of survival mode, a little bit of stress, just 'cause there was a point there where I was like, ooh, I ain't got rent yet. Um, and I think I got it now. I should be getting I have it now, and I should be getting paid again before the end of the month. So that's allowed me to calm down a little bit. But in the meantime, your boy's been acting nutty. Um, you know what I'm saying? I'm very fortunate to have a decent group. It's a relatively small group of people that I really trust, people that I really think of as friends, that support me, and I try to do my best to support them. Um, that being said, nobody's perfect, including me, despite what you all may think. Um, and so yeah, I'm not always the most patient. Woo, rarely. Uh, sometimes when people bring things to my attention that I may be doing that they don't like or don't dig, or behaviors or the way that I speak, I can get very defensive, and I can get very defensive very fast. Um, which of course, is bad for me, but for the most part, it's bad for them. It's really bad for everybody. It's no winners. It ain't no winners when I get defensive, because I want to be close to my friends, and me being defensive uh, creates distance, and it also makes my friends feel like, yo, like, this motherfucker don't care about me, when in reality that's the furthest from the truth. Um, Fucked up thing about that is, when I get defensive, it's like I want to be like, hey, I'm afraid, I'm stressed, I'm this, I'm that. But like when you do that at the same point when somebody is like telling you, like, yo, whatever, like, this, when you say this, I don't feel great, or when you do this, I don't feel great, and then you bring those up, it's kind of dismissive. It kind of diverts and deflects things to something else. Um, and I'm really sorry to anybody that I do that to. Um, I do it. And it sucks, man. It stinks. Like, I don't. I know the other person don't feel great. I don't feel great, not only because they don't feel great, but because, I feel responsible for not making them feel great. Um, and then at that point, it's like all bets are off. You know what I mean? Like I could have a particular meaning about a certain thing, and ain't nobody obligated to like meet me halfway or show me any like grace on that stuff. Um, and it's kind of weird. I feel fortunate that I feel like I'm finding people who are less willing to show me grace in those moments, because um, it helps me to like see how I'm affecting people. Um, Cause I don't like being like this. That's the thing, man. Um, Maybe some of you all out there listening understand this. Maybe some of y'all don't. But it's like when you live or were brought up in like a traumatic environment, or one where like you acquire all these fears. Um, nobody can like fight those except the person carrying them. And it's like, even if like it's kind of as simple as that. You know what I mean? Like I can be like, oh, this thing made me afraid. This other thing made me afraid. These things made me afraid. But ultimately, I have to be the one to dismantle that shit. It's fucked up. But it's the reality of this type of shit. And you don't get to decide like who and how long people have to like be on the other end of that. And tolerate that. And that goes for like whether somebody says like, hey, let me get a break from you for a minute. We'll come back, but let me get a break for you. Or somebody just being like, yo, fuck you. Fuck you, I'm out. I don't got to deal with that. But that's life, right? But yeah, right now, I'm just trying to remember how this feels, how this moment feels. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying not to like judge myself too harshly. While also being like, what you doing, self? Life is long and short. I am but a lump. Right now, this lump is moving around, making noises, doing shit. But one day, this lump will not be moving around, doing anything. And these molecules will rearrange into something else. Yeah, anyways, music. I'm going to be, I don't know, I'm not entirely sure how much I can say about this, but, somebody you all know or may know from hanging around here. I used to do a podcast called Free Refills with a homie who goes under the name Peace to Mateo. We're going to be doing some working together in the future, but I will probably save the details on that for later. But it should be cool. It should present an opportunity for me to like help some people, like musicians specifically. So I'm kind of looking forward to what develops out of that, and as it develops, I will say more here. What else is going on? My daughter's pretty cool. She's hella smart, hella wild, hella crazy, hella artistic, bro. I don't know if I'm ever gonna like share this video with like people on the internet, just cause like people on the internet are weird. But my daughter got bars, man. She be rapping. You know what I'm saying? She's only 4, but like her rap rhythm is impeccable. Which proud dad. Excuse me. So that's been tight to see. She is so good at drawing things and not just like drawing stuff with like a pen or a pencil, but like coloring things, like as far as like the coloring choices. She's only 4, so it's not like she out here coloring in between the lines uh uh perfectly, which who cares about that really, honestly. But like just the colors that she uses to color things, the way she can see something and draw her interpretation of it, and how interesting and alive her drawings feel, really makes me happy to see that. Um, that she has all these creative muscles. One, because I just value creativity, of course. When I see that in people, it really makes me happy. But it's really cool to have, a family member. Not only a family member, it's my child. And just be able to like see her grow in that kind of way. I'm getting misty-eyed. What else is going on? I saw Barbie. This is not a Eternal Invite. It currently doesn't have any real format. I'm not going to flip it into a movie review thing, or maybe I will. I'm just talking right now. I saw Barbie recently. I saw they cloned Tyrone. I saw Pinocchio. I finally saw Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. To kind of jump back to that survival mode thing, it's something about how I've been feeling, like with the stress and whatnot, where like in all of these things, my mind has really been fixating on the horrific parts of all of these movies. Like, can I say that I enjoyed all of these movies in some way, I guess? Or I found things that were just like purely enjoyable about them. But a lot of the stuff that I watched, like the horror aspect was coming out. Like with the Guillermo del Toro Pinocchio movie. Like the thing that it was taken away from that, like if you've seen it, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen it, spoilers. These are about to be spoilers. I guess we are talking about movies. In that movie, you get like 3 examples of like abusive fathers. There is no real woman representation in the movie whatsoever, which could be a good thing if you looking at it from a standpoint of like, this movie is about bad fathers and death. It's about bad fathers, death, grief, sorrow. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the movie, like all the fathers are dead. Pinocchio is truly immortal and wanders off into the sunset to do what all immortals do, which is live an everlasting life, watching all your mortal friends die around you. And it's left very ambiguous. Barbie, similarly, is being marketed as a fun movie that's really about like existential crises. I came out of that feeling real sad, for the world, feeling real sad for like how women are treated. Sadness. Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 3. Death, sorrow, grief, losing friends, horrific things being done to horrific people for their own selfish reasons. The horror. Fucking, they clone Tyrone. Horror, grief, sadness. Again, marketing weird. I feel like it's marketed as like a fun movie. There are parts of it that are funny, maybe, but it's man, it just made me feel sad about the world. It seemed like they were trying to do a mixture of Black Dynamite and Sorry to Bother You. And I think the movie is valuable. Did I have a fun time overall watching the movie? I don't think so. Would I recommend watching any of these movies? Sure, watch them. Who gives a fuck? Learn whatever you can, take away whatever lessons you can personally from these movies. I'm just on horror right now. I'm seeing horror. I'm finding horror. Yeah, movies. I really want to start watching Foundation soon, the second season. Um, my very good friend King Katz is the person that I watched season 1 with. I want to watch season 2 with them, um, but I keep pissing them off. So we haven't gotten to start it. Um, what else? Foundation. I kind of want to watch The Bear too, but The Bear was a little bit traumatic for me. I worked in a restaurant before, and it was one of them ones where like it was intense, stressful, and the owner, while being a good person, I believe, would get very angry. He would scream, uh, shout profanities. He would throw things, get in people's faces. He would get very mad. But he was a good dude. He was good, like despite all that. Um, and that's like I feel like all people you could find some good in them. And you didn't have to search hard for this person. I'm just saying like he could get mean, um, like on purpose. Yeah. Anyways, I don't think I got too much else to say. I've been playing Fallout 4 in my spare time, adding hella mods. It's a lot of cool things going on in the Fallout 4 modding community for PC. There's like this AI mod um, for like NPC behavior that people are like arguing about and stuff. I don't know enough about the technical aspects to like really jump into that type of shit. But I can see and feel some of the difference when I've played. Mostly in that, like, if you're familiar with Fallout 4, you can build settlements and like, you'll have like settlers that populate these settlements. They do the work and get all the junk and do the farming. And they tend to stay within the boundary of the settlement. If like an attack happens to the settlement, they might venture out a little bit. But since I installed this AI mod, these motherfuckers be running far as hell away from the settlement in a way that's like it might be not useful to like trying to run the settlement itself, because like they kind of have to be as far as I understand it, they have to be within the confines of the settlement to be able to like assign them actions or equip them with armor or weapons or whatever. And like when they run away to go fight people, I don't think they come back immediately or quickly. And I got so many like uh enemy NPC mods. They kind of almost don't even get a chance to go back to the settlement. These motherfuckers just be out there fighting for the Commonwealth. And that is it's cool on one hand cuz it's like ooh, it's lifelike. These people are fighting. They want to finish the fight like a real person might. But as far as like gaming, it's like I don't know. In any case, I have fun with it. I got so many hours in Fallout 4, and some of those hours just come from like I'll fall asleep playing it, and the shit will just be on for like 6 to 8 hours of while I'm sleeping. So I probably got like thousands of hours of Fallout 4 racked up on my Steam account. Whatever. That's what I'm addicted to. I think I'm gonna get off here. If again, I got that show at the Afro Future Fest. I'll put a link in the description if you want to come out to that. Come on out. I'm gonna be playing some beats. Shouts out to the Motor City Street Dance Academy. I'm there Monday and Wednesdays, trying to teach beat making concepts to whoever shows up. I wish people showed up consistently so I could like, build with folks, but it's just the nature of the beast. It's hard to get students. Sometimes it's hard to prove the value of certain things, and we working to figure out how to do that so we can like really capture some minds and help people build some skills. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. I'm Illingsworth. This is Eternal Invite. I don't know what episode number, but you'll know. You'll know, viewer. Catch you later.